Hi everyone, I'm glad to be back. I was out a little bit with some health issues, but I'm feeling much better. In fact, last weekend I performed on stage at Bar Sinister and it was a lot of fun. But it was also bittersweet because that was the same night that Purgatory the show was doing their reunion show back home and I wasn't able to make it out there. So, I missed out on it. But I did get to see the photos that people posted after the fact, and it was really nice seeing some old faces and lots of new faces, and it was such a huge part of my life. Purgatory, I can't even describe to you like the level of intensity that everyone involved in that show had for that show. The core troupe, back when I was involved, we were like a family. We spent weekends together, we performed together, we planned together, cried together. It was just such an amazing part of my life and such amazing experiences. I kind of actually wanted to do a photo tribute, but I figured YouTube would probably kick me off if I did. So, I'll leave it at that, but it is kind of interesting thinking back to how long ago that was for me and how much things have changed since then, and really in the core group of people back when I was involved, back in the day and stuff. Some of these guys, lifelong friends, family, and it's just amazing to see how far we've all come and where we are now. And some of the troupe they've exploded. They're rock stars in their own right. And they've got a million wonderful things going on, and they're performers, and they're artists, and they're just absolute rock stars. And to think we all kind of had our little family together back then, it was just really nice reminiscing. So, I'm sorry I missed it, guys, but I was thinking about you. What else? Well, speaking of the health thing, my cardiologist ended up referring me to another specialist, an electrophysician, who basically just deals with electrical malfunctions in the heart. So, hopefully we'll be able to figure out what's going on and get me completely up and running. But, I'm feeling a lot better nowadays. I still have my flare-ups where I'm just completely exhausted. Sometimes my fibro flares up and things like that, but to be honest, I just count myself so lucky that I get to wake up in the morning and do what I love to do and be a contributing member of society, doing what I love to do, and it really helps deal with the bad days. And also, you guys out there, my friends and my fans who've been so supportive and checking in with me through all this, even the ones of you who've been giving me hell since I haven't been out and about in the scene, thank you so much for standing by me and, being so supportive and being my friends throughout all this. It's kind of gotten a little lonely, but, health first. Also, I am really excited because now that I'm feeling much better, I've been working a lot more on the ropes course and more classes. In fact, I'm going to be doing small group classes. Just like, they're almost like private classes, but instead of doing one-on-one, it's just 4 people. So, that's a great double date idea, or, if you wanted to have like you and 3 friends just come over and learn rope and stuff, that's fine. I figured that format was probably a lot better for some who were a little bit intimidated to come to group classes and not really ready for a one-on-one private instruction. Maybe you don't need that much tutorial. Maybe, you just want to learn the basics. So I figured these little group classes would be really fun and still intimate without being intimidating. So if you guys are interested in that, just, hit me up, send me an email. Also, you might notice the background is a little different, and that's because I moved into a new place. I live in beautiful downtown Burbank now, and I'm just getting settled in. It's quite nice. It's coming together really smoothly, and, it's cozy. I've never lived in an apartment before, so this is my first time. But, I like it. It's kind of interesting getting used to the neighbor noise. But, it's cool. it's cute. I'll probably do a tour of it, kind of like how I did my last couple places. This is officially move number 3 since my 3-day cross-country trek, but I'm going to be here for a while, so, you know, that's good. I can at least get settled in somewhere officially now. Speaking of, the Vanna White is official. She is a California registered amazing vehicle, which is great. And I am a California licensed driver now. I'm waiting. I think it takes like several months, they said, for my driver's license to even get to me. So I have this little piece of paper that they're like, carry this, and I'm like, okay. So I'm not going to get my actual official driver's license for a little while yet, but the new registration tags are on my car, and it's awesome, and it feels really, really good. Really scary, though, because it is officially official, and there's still, like, a part of me in, like, the back of my mind that thinks that, you know, any minute now I'm just gonna go back home and go back to my house in North Carolina and just kind of move back in, and but then it's like, I'm kind of here. I love it here. I'm gonna stay here, so making it happen. But still, it is a little scary, you know what I mean? Ever since the Rihanna video where I did the bondage in her S&M music video, I've been busy. Things have just been really blowing up for me, so it's good. A lot of it is back-end work, like admin work, like working on new projects and new things to come out in the future, but it's been really taking up a lot of my time. But keep your eyes open because there's going to be some exciting stuff coming up, but for now I've just kind of been keeping myself really busy. But I wanted to let you guys know that I'm well and I am okay. I'll definitely be coming out and about more as I'm feeling better and things like that. I'm not going to be hearing anything from the electrophysician for another week or so, but for the past couple of weeks I've been wearing a portable heart monitor, but instead of 2 days I had to wear it for 2 weeks, and I had like an echocardiogram and, you know, other tests run and things like that. So hopefully by the time I see my electrocardiophysician again, he'll have all the results to all those tests, and we'll be able to figure out what the hell is going on, you know, and try and get me better. Also, while I had you guys' undivided attention, I figured I'd go ahead and answer a few questions off of my Formspring, and as requested, I'll go ahead and put a link at the bottom in case you want to ask me questions too. Alright, let's get started. When you were a child, did you ever imagine you would be where you are today? No, actually. I was going to be Miss Corporate America when I was a child, or at least that's what I thought I was going to be, and I tried my hand at that. I was really good at it, but I didn't love it so much. So it never would have occurred to me, even as a youngin', that I'd end up here in La La Land doing what I'm doing. But I'm glad that I am. Do you believe in a higher power? Yes, I do. I actually am a Christian. I know I'm one of the rare few out here in my industry, but I do believe in a higher power. I'm not one of those judgy types of Christians, though, obviously, considering what I do for a living. Okay, what was one bad habit you shook, and how did you do it? Well, I used to smoke, but I decided that I didn't want to smoke anymore, so I stopped smoking. I realized that smoking was stupid, and I just didn't want to be stupid, so I quit, and I haven't picked up a cigarette since. I like this one. Have you done anything kinky enough to get you arrested, and if so, what? Actually, yes, I have. I suspended someone off of the ground with ropes at a bus stop, an actual bus stop, but I didn't get arrested, so that was kind of nice. And then that same day I took that same person and I tied them up completely outside the like by the side of the road on this chain link fence, and just kind of, yeah, there was loads of people. It was kinky enough to get me arrested, but it was a street fair, so it was allowed, and I did not get arrested. So I'm not here to, you know, do illegal things or condone illegal things, but it was definitely kinky enough to get me arrested. So, you know, there's that. But anyway, if you guys want to ask me some more questions, go ahead and
incoming message.
that was my cell phone. Let me turn that off. Okay, but go ahead and ask me some questions. Click the link or whatever. Oh, and speaking of links, I wanted to let you guys know, in case you didn't know already, WordPress has suspended my blog because they're a-holes. So I've got to start over completely. I'm looking for, you know, blog options. I definitely have a blog option on my website, MissNikkiNefarious.com. However, you can't just import an old blog into it. So if I decided to go with that blog, I would definitely have to start over from scratch and just completely lose all of the old content from the WordPress blog, which is really sad, and I'm bummed about it. But either way, I just wanted to let you guys know. So yeah, as soon as I get a new blog, I'll let you guys know. In the meantime, my friends and fans who are signed up on the newsletter, whenever there's newsworthy things that's gonna go out, you guys will be the first to know. So anyways, bye guys.